How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Momo Insurance YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk about at what age should you buy life insurance. So I'm going to cover the topics of who life insurance is best for, should you buy life insurance in your 20s, what factors to consider when purchasing your life insurance policy, and the pros and cons of buying life insurance in your 20s. So let's get into it. So a key part of purchasing life insurance is deciding what coverage or when to get coverage. Your age, along with your health and other considerations, affect the cost of your insurance. So, in other words, the sooner you buy life insurance, the cheaper it's going to be, which is a huge benefit of buying it a lot earlier. Whether it's 18, 19, 20, in your 20s or in your 30s, you want to get life insurance as soon as possible. So who is life insurance best for? Life insurance policy is pretty straightforward. If you die, the insurance company will pay out death benefits to whoever you assign as your beneficiary on your life insurance policy. But not only that, there are other policies that you can purchase that offer a savings element as well as a cash value element to your life insurance policy, which takes your life insurance policy to another level. So in a previous video, I'm not going to get to it too in depth about it, but I talked about 5 benefits of purchasing life insurance. Be sure to check that out. But there are some big factors and big benefits with getting life insurance. You are able to pay off any outstanding debt. It can replace a loss of income when you pass away. So let's say if you're the breadwinner and you pass away, well, your family has money set aside that you put aside for them to live off of. Of course, you can also create an inheritance for your beneficiaries. So there's a lot of benefits of purchasing life insurance, especially at an early age or at a younger age. So here's the big question. Should you buy your life insurance in your 20s? And I would say, of course. The younger you are, the cheaper your premiums are likely to be. This is because you're young. You're in your 20s. You may be in your 30s. You have less health problems compared to somebody that is much older, that may have accumulated way more health problems. But not only that, it's a good thing to purchase it when you're younger because you can always upgrade and add changes to your policy when you get married or when you have kids. You're not going to want to leave your family without, money to bury you or money for cremation. So it's always a smart idea to get life insurance when you're younger. You just never know what can happen. But not only that, you can max out your IRA, and we can talk about that in another video. It has to do with your retirement plan, whether if it's at work or whatever work you do. It's just a lot cheaper to get it when you're younger. So what are some of the factors to consider when you're shopping for life insurance? Well, you really want to think what you want to accomplish with your life policy. What is your reason for pulling it out? Do you want to pull it out just for your kids to, cover their college expense, or to give them an inheritance for a certain amount of time? Or do you want permanent life insurance, which is, it can come into the savings aspect or the investing portion of life insurance that some of the policies have to offer. It just depends on what you want to accomplish with your insurance policy. Some people just pull out term insurance for short term for their kids until their kids reach a certain age where they can convert their life insurance to maybe a whole life or maybe universal. It depends on what they want to do. Alright, so moving on to the last thing I wanted to talk about in this video. what are some pros and cons of buying life insurance at a young age? Well, of course, the pros. Let's start out with the pros. There are about 3 pros I can give you off the top of my head. Premiums are often cheaper. I said this earlier in the video. The younger that you purchase life insurance, the cheaper that your premiums are going to be, which is a good thing. Now, they are subject to, grow, get more expensive as you get older. But at the same time, you're still creating a legacy very young. And that brings me to my second pro. It can create a legacy. You work hard. Most of us, we're not here just to do nothing. We're here to work hard, to be productive, to raise our families, to leave our families with money and assets aside for where we die. We can't take our money to the grave with us. So the best thing to do would either be to give it to your family or your friends, or some people even give it to a charity. So they contribute to charity. It depends on what you want to do. But the third pro is coverage is easier to get. So, like I said earlier, when you pass away, you're going to need funeral. You're going to probably need a casket. You're going to need a tombstone. You're going to need, if you want to get cremated, you're going to need money to be cremated. You're going to need all that stuff. Well, I can tell you right now, GoFundMe is not life insurance. The people that have GoFundMes is because the families that have a GoFundMe whenever somebody dies in their family is because they didn't have a life insurance policy. That person that passed away didn't have a life insurance policy put into play. So remember that when you have a life insurance policy, all that is covered for. Now, some of the cons, it can add another expense. So just like every month you pay for a car note, or you pay for your car insurance, or renter's insurance, or health insurance, it's the same concept that comes along with paying for your life insurance premium. Now, that can either be monthly or annually. It depends on what mode you want to pay your premiums, or what frequency mode you have for your premiums. So, as you can see, the pros outweigh the cons, and I feel like getting your life insurance policy in your 20s is a great investment. With that being said, if you would like a free quote, make sure to check out the link down below. You can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.